Good morning, traders. So we did hit the level that I was anticipating yesterday and pretty much hovered around there. And we'll look at that on the lower time frames. But I do suspect that we hover a little bit more at this level before deciding what we're actually going to do. So I'm watching this very, very closely because, again, inverse head and shoulders here for me is still in play. We did get a daily close above it. We've had a few days above this level, and we're now coming back. So ultimately, I'm looking for some kind of support to be found shortly. Okay. Now, it may not be at the level that we're at now. Okay. Or it could be at this level, but we do have a gap below, and we do have a bit of a trend line at the bottom here as well. Okay, so let's just get down to lower time frames and we'll see what we're talking about. So again, you see on the 4 hour, we have broken through the alligator. Alligator's pointing down, so indications are that the trend is down. The level that we're at is fairly strong. You can see there's been quite a lot of interaction at this level. And I can just fine tune a little bit more. There you go. No, that's not it. That's it. Right. Okay, so you can see how the buyer steps in here. We'll look at that on the lower time frames. But for me, this trend has potentially changed. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of a rally, just a bit of a pullback back to this area here of 26,250 before the sellers step back in and drive us down. Now, a lot of trade war noise with Europe at the moment, so I anticipate this is going to be moving down. There's also some talking about the job openings being at a 11-month low, and there's so many little things that are bits of data that are coming out and little political noises that are coming out that I think you're going to have to proceed with a lot of caution here. Let's just get down to the hour. I think that will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've got the 200 EMA here, and if you look here, I said to you this is an area where you'd be interested in getting long. We got long, it bounced 100 points, came back to test it again, bounced up a little bit, but now we are below the 200 EMA. Okay, so remember your 200 EMA is also a level, and at this stage we are below that level. So there's a lot of people that trade the 200 EMA on different time frames and would take that as an indication of a confirmation of a trend change. So for me at this stage, trend is down as it has been the last 2 days, but it's just been a messy down. But I think this sharp sell-off here is indication of things to come. Okay, so obviously we need to break through 26,116. I'll be surprised if we break through during the European session. To be honest, I think I'm more inclined to believe that we're going to just go sideways or gently amber to the upside for the European session, and then probably a bounce to the downside of 26,250. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating. I'm looking for shorts, but again, not at this level. This level is such a strong level, and it's not just on the daily, it's on the weekly and the monthly as well. Okay, but if this weekly bar closes like this, still early days, but if this weekly bar closes like this, that would be my second signal. There was my first one, and then that would be my second bearish signal. Then I would expect a bigger move to the downside. Okay, let's get to the half hour just to see if there's anything in there that we need to pay attention to. Nothing at this stage. You can see how the oscillators are creeping up in the half hour. We're still staying below the alligator. So ultimately, we're looking for a short and we're looking for a breakout below this level of 26116. Okay, just want to see what kind of we've got there'll be a 76-point stop loss below the swing low, but I'd be reluctant to do it this early in the morning. So just wait for the European Open, see what happens. Now, if we do start moving to the downside, it may well be worth getting in and then get out of it before the US Open. Wait for the US Open just to stabilize that first 15 to 30 minutes of the trading session, and then get back in for the short. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's my view at the moment. Looking for shorts, just not off this level. I don't think we had an opportunity for long here, but the fact that we have had 2 attempts and we never got above the high there, I think you're going to see a flat bottom triangle form here and a move to the downside. I think this is just a consolidation to extend this move down. Okay. And that target is going to be 25,980. But I suppose 2600 would also, well, that's pretty close to the gap close and on the swing high here. Okay, so that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. I think that's where we're heading. But obviously we just got to get through this main level here. Okay, anyway guys, that's my view. Looking for shorts, just looking for a bit of a pullback. Doesn't necessarily have to be on the 4 hour, but look for it on the 12 or 12, 15 or half hour charts. Look for a pullback and then get in for your short, keep your stop close, and anticipate a break below this level, which should be pretty violent and pretty rapid down to the next level and this gap. Okay, there we go. That's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.